this game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the
Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Freak, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Utah. I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Faried. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guys, an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
All right, Doris, thanks.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. That ties it up. Freak's got 7 points in the game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And it's slammed in by Faried.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Now here's Freak. He has 7. He dishes it to Gallinari. Here's Freak. Lock at 6. Releases from the wing and drills it. Freak's got 9 points.
The Jazz with the timeout. All right, fans, I want everyone.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Nuggets in second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Burks, he's checked in for the Jazz. Trey Burke comes in for Exeter. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Denver. Chandler comes in for Faried. Now here's Burke, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. And then for Denver, Josh McRoberts comes in for Gallinari. And it's Moutier in for Gary Harris. Good! Burks has got his first bucket of the night.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Now here's Favors. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Moutier passed to Freak from beyond the arc. Here's Nurkic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
But let's take a look at Alec Burks' numbers. Last season's performance for him averaged about 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
The Jazz making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. And both free throws good for Nurkic. Utah trailing here. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Freak. And he jams it with authority.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Bridges. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's a power that through the defense.
Freak with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Freak, and the jumper is good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
There's a good screen. Pass to Burks. From past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Freak with it. He's got 13. Drains the three-pointer. 16 points for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Chandler with the steal. 1:39 left in the first quarter. And it's Freak missing.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
All right, fans, I want everyone.
Well, let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. First in three-point percentage. Second in field goal percentage. And converting turnovers into points was a specialty of theirs. I mean, they ranked second in that category.
And boy, can this team light it up from the perimeter. That off-the-charts three-point percentage translates into a lot of blowout losses for their opponents.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.